A fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But here, in our little village of Anativka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? Well, we stay because Anativka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition!
Tradition! Tradition! Tradition! Tradition! Tradition!
We have traditions for everything. How to sleep, how to eat, how to work, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has a right, as master of the house, to have the final word at home. The papas! The papas! Tradition! The papas!
Must know the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home. We must raise a family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book. The mamas, the mamas. Tradition, the mamas, the mamas. Tradition. At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned a trade. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's pretty. The sun, the sun. Tradition, the sun, the sun. And who does Mama teach? To mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks.
The daughters! I have my daughter!
Tradition,
The daughters! The daughters!
tradition.
And in the circle of our little village, we've always had our special types. For instance, Yente the matchmaker.
Yusuf, I have the perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rachel, but she can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Yusuf. Is your son so much to look at? Between the way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Reb Nahum, the beggar.
Alms for the poor! Alms for the poor! Here, Reb Nahum, is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopeck.
I had a bad week.
If you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important of all, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, Meister.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar. Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
There are others. They make a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, His Honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we always get along perfectly. Of course, there was a time when he sold him a horse and he delivered the mule, but it's all over. It's all done with, and we live in perfect, simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse.
No, little boy, you don't know what you're talking about. It was a mule.
It was a horse.
Mule! Traditions. Without our traditions, our lives would be shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where should I put these? Put them on my head. By the stove, foolish girl. Where's Hava?
She's in the barn milking.
When will Papa be home?
Almost Sabbath. All day long riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
Oh, well, his horse works harder, and you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I've known him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. Sprinza, bring me some potatoes. Hava, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You've been reading again? Why does a girl need to read? Will it get her a better husband?
Mama, Yenta the matchmaker is coming. She's just down the road. Maybe they finally found a good match for you, Seidel.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now, Mama? It's almost Sabbath.
Go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have your feet. Go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
But Mama, the men she finds, the last one was so old and he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl with no dowry can't be particular. If you want hair, marry a monkey. Inside.
Even a poor girl has to look at her husband sometimes.
Oh, a husband is not to look at. A husband is to get.
Golda, I have such news for you. And not the every day of the week news. Once in a lifetime news. Where are your daughters? Outside, no? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. I will find a husband for every one of them. But you shouldn't be too picky, right? Of course, right. Since, after all, even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. Who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, all alone, no one to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. All I do at night is think of him, and even thinking of him gives me no pleasure.
Good evening. Is Seidel in the house?
She's busy. Come back later.
There's something I want to tell her.
Later.
What does poor little Mako want with Saito?
Oh, I don't know. They're friends. They talk. They play.
They play. What do they play?
Oh, I don't know. They're children.
From such children come other children.
Oh. Matel is nothing. Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Children, they are your blessing in your old age. But my Aaron, may he rest in peace, couldn't give me children. To tell you the truth, Golda, even if we had children, they wouldn't be like your daughters. I didn't exactly get the diamond. But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I have to go now to prepare for my poor Sabbath meal. So, goodbye, Golda. It was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Oh, I'm losing my head. Someday it's going to fall off altogether, and the horse is going to kick it in the mud. And goodbye, Yenta. Oh, of course, the news. It's about Laserwolf, the butcher. A good man, a fine man. And I don't have to tell you, he's well off, no? But he's lonely, the poor man. He's been a widower all these years. You understand? Of course you do. So, to make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Seitel.
My Seitel?
Of course you're Seitel.
Oh, such a match for my Seitel. But Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like Laser.
So Laser won't marry him. He wants the daughter, not the father. Listen to me, Golda. You send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He's a good man and a wealthy man. He'll win him over. So, you'll let me know how it went. And you don't have to thank me, Golda, because aside from the fee, which Laser will pay anyway, it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. True? Of course true. So, goodbye, Golda.
What did she want, Mama? Oh, when I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the floors.
Maybe Yenta found you a husband.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me one, unless it's Model, the tailor. I didn't ask you.
Seidel, you're the oldest. They have to find a match for you before they find one for me.
And after her, one for me.
So, if Yenta brings...
Oh, Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
Besides, he might be wonderful.
Someone interesting.
And well off.
And important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your butt and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, I'll bring the bell. You bring the groom, Santa and Belle. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the ending of all I see.
Papa, make him a scholar.
For Mama, make him rich as a king.
For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone, so find me a match of my own.
Since when are you interested in a match, Hava? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, why not? We only have one rabbi and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right. Huddle, oh huddle, have I got a match for you? He's handsome, he's young, alright, he's 62, but he's a nice and a good catch. True? True. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Holla, I found him. Won't you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice and a good catch, right? Right. You heard he has a temper, he'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're alright. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can. With no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got a man. Matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please
damn a horse. Was that necessary? Did you have to make him lame just before the Sabbath? That wasn't very nice. I mean, it's enough you pick on me. Bless me with 5 daughters, a life of poverty, that's all right. But what have you got against my horse, eh? You know, I'm not really complaining. Yeah, after all, with your help, I'm starving to death. Oh, dear Lord, you made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I was a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum, all day long I'm bitty-bitty-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, yiddle-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can, with each a would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say here lives a wealthy man. If I was a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty-bum, if I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, yiddle-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I see my wife, my girl, there looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to a heart's delight. I'd see her on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what the happy mood she's in, screaming at their servants day and night. You did not know that was in the most important man in town would come to fall on me. They would ask me to advise them, like Solomon the wise. Would you please, Rebetavia, pardon me, Rebetavia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Yadda-dee-yadda, yaddy-da-da, yaddy-da-da-da. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. 'Cause when you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss their holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. And that would be the sweetest thing of all. If I was a rich man, yabba dibby 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 dum. All day long I'm pretty bum. If I was a wealthy man, I would have to work hard. Yabba dibby 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 dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
Kevin, you're like, where's your horse?
They decided to take the day off. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
You kept us all waiting. What happened to your horse?
I'm sorry. He decided to take the day off.
Look at this. Look what it says in the paper.
What
Look
does it
look.
What does it say? I want to
Stop
know.
saying it.
Fire!
Let the man talk.
My paper came to the post office today, like it always does. Usually comes on a Thursday, but it can be a day late.
But that's not talking. That's not talking.
What does it say?
Quiet.
Well, I was reading my paper the other day. It's nothing very important. Something about the Krauts in the Ukraine and this and that.
Use them. Talk.
In a town called Rajanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
And it does not say. Maybe the Tsar wanted the land, maybe a plague.
May the time of its very own plague.
Amen.
What's the matter with you? Why can't you ever bring us some good news?
Well, it's not my fault. I only read it. An edict from the authorities.
But may the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Amen.
What can your curses do? You stand around, you curse, and you chatter. You don't do anything. You'll all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
Where are you from?
Yeah, I was a student in the university there.
University.
Is that the place where you learn not to respect your elders?
That's where I learned that there's more to life than talk. You should know about events in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let the outside world break its own head!
He's right. As the good book says, when you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
Nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
He is right and he is right. They can't both be right.
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He's the one to wipe his own nose. Good Sabbath, Tevya.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath.
Tevya, the rabbi's order. My chief.
Oh, of course, the cheese. I'm sorry. So you are from Kiev,
Perchik.
Perchik. So you are a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. Forgive me. As King David said, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot. Here, Perchik, have a piece.
I have no money and I'm not a beggar.
Oh, take it. It is my blessing to give.
Very well. But for your sake.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
It's the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
Oh, that would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
People, ordinary people,
Like you.
like me.
And until your golden day comes, Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
Radical.
Go away. I'd like them to know the good book, Perchik, I am a very poor man, but food for lessons. Eh? Good, good. Stay with us for the Sabbath. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the book say that?
All right. It doesn't exactly say that. But someplace there's something about the chicken. Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Perchik, this is my eldest daughter. Cycle, this is Perchik.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. And this is mine. And this is mine. And this is mine. And... well, this is not mine. Perchik, this is bottle cans oil.
Ah, so you're finally here, my breadwinner. You did us a favor and came home.
Well, this is also mine. Golda, this is Perchik from Kiev. He'll be saying the Sabbath with us. He's a teacher! Would you like to take lessons from him?
Yes, Papa.
Good.
Very good teacher.
I've heard that a rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of one.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Well, which she gets from me, as the good book
The
says.
good book can wait. Get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Model, you're staying with us also? Of course, another blessing. Sightel, 2 more. Tabby, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? What about?
Oh, I don't know. Only he says it's important.
What could be so important?
Oh, after the Sabbath, talk with him.
Talk about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can't forget it.
Tabby, I want you to talk.
Shh. Heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, Lord, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already.
Tabby, I want you to talk.
All right! After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Model, Yanta was here.
I know. I saw her.
If they decide on someone for me, that will be my match, and it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Seidel. I found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. Maybe in a few weeks I'll have saved up enough to
A
buy
few
it.
weeks might be too late.
What else can I do?
You could ask my father for my hand tonight, now.
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
If your father says no, that's fine. He'll yell at me.
Model,
I'm just a poor tailor.
model. Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Just talk to him. Will you just talk to him, please?
All right, I'll talk to him.
Well, it's getting late. Where is everybody?
Rabtavia?
Not now, Motto. Children, hurry up! Hurry up!
Rabtavia.
Later, Motto, later. Children, let's go.
Hurry, children.
What is it?
Rabtavia?
Yes. 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 Well, Motto, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Rabtavia.
Good Sabbath.
Hurry, children, hurry. It's getting late.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always
be having your best brisket tonight?
What's the occasion?
There might be just a wedding soon.
A wedding? That's wonderful, and I'll be happy to make the party ready and lead the dancing and so forth for a little fee, naturally.
Tuh, naturally.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We'd like some drinks and menus, please.
Right away.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye. What brings you here so early?
The Wolf wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Reblazer.
Oh, Raptavia, you're here. Well, sit down, sit down.
Thank you.
Have a vodka.
I won't insult you by saying no.
How goes it with you, Raptavia?
How should it go?
You alright?
And you?
The same as usual.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How is your brother-in-law in America?
Oh, he's doing very well.
He wrote you?
No, not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he was doing badly, he would write.
Tavia,
Thank you.
I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Oh, yes, I do, but there's no use talking about it.
Tavia, I understand how you feel, but after all, you have a few more without her.
I see. Today you may want one, tomorrow you may want two.
Two? What would I do with two?
The same as you would do with one.
Tavia, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Well, because I'm lonely.
Ripley, what are you talking about? How can a little cow keep you company?
Little cow? Is that what you call her?
That's what she is.
What are you talking about? Don't you know?
Of course I know. We are talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow? A milk cow so I won't be lonely? You're a funny man. Tavia, I am talking about your daughter Saito.
My daughter?
Of course your daughter Saito. I see her every Thursday in my butcher shop. She's made a very good impression on me. Excuse me. Tavia, I like her, so why don't we just shake hands and call it a match? Oh, and I'll be good to her. Oh, you can count on that. So, what do you think?
So what do I think? I never really liked you. After all, why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everyone has to be a scholar. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Maybe I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. And he'll try to make her happy. So what do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tavia, you made me a very happy man.
Good.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. Here's to our prosperity, our good health and happiness, and most important of all, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, to life. Yes, to the Father, I try to be. It's still my right to be. Sing l'chaim, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us, blessing and bruising us. Sing L'Chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie panting on the floor. How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for? To life, L'Chaim. To Tzeitel, my daughter, my wife. To something to think about, something to sing about. Sing L'Chaim to life. Yeah. For everyone.
What's the occasion?
I'm taking myself a bride.
Who?
Tell this, Tzeitel. My wife! Not like our present ones. Sing L'Chaim to life, L'Chaim. L'Chaim to life. It takes a wedding to make a sale and live another day. Sing L'Chaim to life. Raise a glass and sip a little juice, saying on a regular basis, let them favor you. We know that when good fortune favors through such many centuries, we deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, yeah! Be happy, be healthy, long life! And if our good fortune never comes, you still whatever comes, sing L'Chaim to life!
wanted one. A little younger than myself.
You got me there.
Oh, good night, Blazer.
Good night. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Good evening. Allow me to offer you my congratulations, Tevye.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Tevye, I have some news I think I should tell you.
Oh?
I'm giving you this news because I like you. You're honest and decent, even though you are a Jew.
Oh. How often does a man get a compliment like that? In the news?
We've received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
What? A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious, just some mischief. So if an inspector comes through, he can see that we did our duty. I'm not sure why there has to be this trouble between our people, but I thought I should tell you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a decent man. If I may say so, it's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. You're always joking. Congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dear God, did you have to send me news like that today of all days? I know, we are the chosen people. But once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my sake. L'chaim.
After Jacob had worked for Laban for 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter Leah. So in order to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work for Laban for another 7 years. So you see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us that you can never trust an employer.
And is that what the Bible teaches us?
That's the lesson of the story of Jacob, if you interpret it correctly.
Is your papa up yet?
No, Mama.
Enough lessons. There's work to be done.
Go on, children. Another story tomorrow.
That was a very interesting lesson, Pershing.
Do you think so?
Yes, although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
Neither, I suppose, with the rabbi's son.
My little sisters talk too much.
And what do you know about him, except that he's the rabbi's son?
At least I know this. He doesn't have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down. Good day, Pershing.
Certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit, even some intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
What good is your brain? Without curiosity, it's a rusty tool.
We have an old custom here. A boy talks respectfully to a girl. But of course, that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions, nothing must change. Everything's perfect just the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing everywhere but here. Did you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without a matchmaker's approval? They hold hands together. They even dance together. new dances, like this. I learned it in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There. You've just changed an old custom.
Yes, I mean, thank you. Good day.
Huddle,
Yes, Papa?
where's Cycle?
She's in the barn.
Go get her. Well, Reparative, how did the lessons go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
Good, good.
Oh, so my prince is finally out of bed. Well, do you have news for me? Did you speak with Laser Wolf? How was it?
Patience, woman, patience. As the good book says, good news will stay, and bad news will refuse to leave. And there is another saying.
Oh, you could die from such a man. Did you speak with Laser? How was it?
There she is. Saito, my lamb, come here. You are to be congratulated. You are going to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it. The butcher. Oh, dear God, I thank thee. I thank thee.
Thank him later. Saito, what do you have to say?
Well, what can she say? My firstborn bride. Oh, I must thank Yenta.
Muzzle tov, Saito.
Mazel tov? What kind of a mazel tov was that? And you, Rupert, don't you have anything to say to my daughter?
Congratulations, Settle, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
The world's... May the Lord smite me with it! And may I never recover! Well, my Saito knows I mean only her welfare. Am I right, Saito?
Yes, Papa.
There you see.
I see. I see very well.
Well, my child, aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
No, Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant.
But we made an agreement! And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that worth more than I am, Papa? Papa, please don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days. I don't want to marry him.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Papa. Thank you.
It would seem it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life.
Tevya? May I speak to you?
Later, Mother, later. I have problems.
That's what I want to talk to you about. I think I can help.
Surely, like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Mother, goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue, talk.
Well, I hear you're arranging a match for Seidel.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Seidel.
What kind of a match?
A perfect fit.
Oh, perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
A perfect match made to measure. Motto, stop talking like a tailor and tell me who is it?
Please don't shout at me, Rebtevia.
Oh, hey, it's all right. I won't shout. Don't shout. Who is it? Who is it? Well, Motto, who is it?
Well, it's me, myself.
It's it. Himself. Arranging a match? Either you're out of your mind or you're crazy. You must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself. Tell me, what are you, the bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guest all rolled into one? I suppose you even perform the ceremony yourself.
Well, as for being my matchmaker, I know it's unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy!
But times are changing, Rotavia, and the thing is, over a year ago, your daughter Seidel and I gave each other our pledge that we would marry.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You snitcher! You nothing! Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I cannot, I will not allow. Tradition, marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should not ever be changed. One little time we pull out the prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Don't I have anything to say about my daughter? Or doesn't anyone have to ask the father anymore?
Well, I wanted to ask you for some time, Rotavia, but first I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Rotavia, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. Your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. But what kind of a match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things could never get worse for him. It could only get better. They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
You won't be sorry. You won't be sorry.
I'm sorry already. Golden. What shall I tell Golden? Huh?
Model, you are wonderful.
It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago at Jericho, God just made a wall fall down, and Moses softened Pharaoh's heart. That was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. And David slew Goliath. Yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
What is it? What?
Help!
Tavia, what's the matter with you?
Golden!
Tavia, why are you howling like that?
Where is she?
You were dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt.
All right. Oh, it was terrible. All right.
Tell me.
Don't be frightened. In the middle of my dream, I dreamt that we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew, all of our beloved departed, were there. All of them. Even your great Uncle Mordecai was there. And your cousin Rachel was there. And in the middle of my dream, in walks your grandmother Zeitel, may she rest in peace.
Grandmother Seitel? How did she look?
Oh, for a woman who is dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her.
A blessing on your head.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
To see a daughter wed.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
And such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor Motto Hamsoil. Motto? And worthy boy is he.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Of pious family.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after my dear Uncle Mordecai. The tailor Motto Hamsoil. The tailor? Well, she must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
I'll tell her. You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You meant the butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf.
No! I mean the tailor, Tavia, my great-grandchild, my little Satan, who you named for me. Mantle's bride was meant to be. For such a match I pray.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
In heaven it was made.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
I find them standing by, a comfort and a joy. The tailor Motto comes oil. But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
I'll tell her. But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
Tell you that's your headache too!
No!
Sing on your house, muzzle top, muzzle top. Imagine such a spouse, muzzle top, muzzle top. And such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor muzzle comes soil.
But you're not
The
listening.
tailor muzzle comes soil.
He's a butcher.
The tailor muzzle comes
His
soil.
name is Laser Wolf.
Who is this? Who is this? Who comes here? It's the I pity that mouth! Genuinely 3 weeks! I went 3 weeks on up! I come to hide my knife! And take my mind a
Such a dark and evil spirit! Such a dark and horrible dream! And to think it was built on by that butcher! My grandmother's title, may she rest in peace, came to us from the other world. And all I have to say is for the best, but it possibly gets better. Amen.
Bagels, fresh bagels.
Not home, only one.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Tavia Seidel is marrying Maggie, not Laser Wolf.
Tavia Seitel is going to marry Mata?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What's all the excitement?
Tavia Seitel is going to marry
Hazel, the butcher, I know.
Oh! Matel, the tailor.
Motto? The tailor? That's terrible! Mazel tov!
Imagine Seidel is marrying Model. I can't believe it.
What's wrong with my son, Model?
Oh, excuse me, son. Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
Yusel, do you have a wedding hat for me?
Laser Wolf ordered a hat, but it's no cheap.
Did I ask how much it cost? I got his bride, I can get his hat. Hava, can you watch the shop for a few minutes?
Yeah, I will.
Mazel tov. Give my best wishes to Saito.
Mazel tov! Mazel tov! Soon it will be you!
How much does the hat cost?
Come with me. I'll show you what I have.
Mazel tov, Hava! Mazel tov, Hava!
Please, may I pass?
Why? We're congratulating you!
All right, stop it!
What's wrong with you?
Stop!
Now listen
I
here!
said goodbye, Sasha. Goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean you no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book?
No, thank you.
Why? Is it because I'm not Jewish? Let me tell you something about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow. Charming, honest and ambitious, quite bright, and very modest. Here, take the book.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Here, take the book. Happens to be written by a Jewish writer, if that matters.
That doesn't matter.
You're exactly right.
All right.
Good. And after you return it, I'll ask you how you like it. And we'll talk about it for a while, and everything will turn out quite pleasant.
Oh, Fiatka, can I do something for you?
No, thank you.
Wait, you forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Fiatka.
Good day, Fiatka.
Is this the little girl I carry? Is this the little boy at play?
I don't remember growing older. When did they?
When did she get to be a beauty? When did she grow to be so tall?
Was it yesterday when they were small?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the day. Listen overnight to sunflowers blossoming even as we gave.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and
What words of wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another, day by day.
We look so natural together.
Just like two newlyweds should be. Is there all can a big and sore for me?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and ease.
Is everyone ready? Yeah. Oh, all right. My friends, we're gathered here to share the joy of the newlyweds Martel and Seitel. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen.
Amen.
Red, no, please not here. Now, I have to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds of the following. A new feathered bed. A bed of pillows.
Goose pillows.
Goose pillows. This bed of candlesticks. Is that gold I see? And a Sabbath tablecloth. Ah, very vibrant. Now, let's be merry and content like our friend Lazarolf, who has everything in the world except a bride. But Lazarolf has no ill feelings. In fact, he has gifts for the newlyweds that he'd like to announce himself. Come, Lazarolf.
Like he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done
It's done. I'm giving the newlywed couple 5 chickens, 1 for each in the first 5 Sabbaths of their newlywed life.
Remlaser, you are a decent man. On behalf of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. There's a famous saying.
Tell you, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
I was only going to say.
Why should I listen to you, a man who breaks an agreement? We made a bargain.
Not now, it's the middle of the way.
I have a right to talk.
What right? This is not your wedding.
Thank goodness.
It should have been.
That's true. What are you talking about?
We drink
That's the whole bargain.
Let's it go.
You heard the words of the wise rabbi.
I'd like to sing a little song that sounds like.
You can keep your disease chicken.
Leave my chickens out of this. We made a bargain.
The terms weren't settled.
We drink on it.
I told them to drink on
But
it.
the terms weren't settled.
Son.
Once a butcher, always a butcher.
My grandmother came to us from the grave.
What? That's ridiculous. My grandfather came from the grave and told me that your grandmother is a big liar.
We drink on it.
Quiet! What's all the screaming about? They drank on it. An agreement. A sign. It's all nonsense. So I don't want it to marry Muddle and not Laser.
The girl decides for herself.
Why not? They love each other.
Love? Terrible! He's a radical.
That's right. What happens to the matchmaker?
What's he doing? Bertie!
Who will dance with me?
That young man is on the other side of that.
That's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a woman, it's a sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Go on, ask him.
Well, dancing isn't exactly forbidden.
Hey, you see, it's not the same.
It's not forbidden. Now who will dance with me?
No.
It's just a dance, Mama.
Look at Tammy's daughter.
Never.
I can see that she's dancing with a man, and I'm going to dance with my wife.
This is no.
say something. You can still be the bigger man.
I'm sorry, but the orders are for tonight. For the whole village! All right, enough! I'm genuinely sorry. Stop!
Get inside the house.
Well, what are you all standing around for? Clean up! Clean up! That was quite the dowry you gave my daughter Zeitl at her wedding. Was that necessary? Anyway, Mortal and Zeitl have been married for some time now. They work very hard, but they are poor as synagogue mice. But they are so happy, they don't even know how miserable they are. Mortal keeps talking about the new sewing machine. I know. You are very busy. Wars, revolutions, floods, plagues, all those little things that bring people back to you. But couldn't you take a second away from all of that and get him his sewing machine? Yeah, and while you are in the neighborhood, as you can see, my horse's leg. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says, why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please don't be upset, Huddle.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to go. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me.
There will be great changes all over the country. Tremendous changes. But they can't happen by themselves.
So naturally you feel that you personally have to go.
Not only me. Many people. Jews, Gentiles. Many people hate what's going on. Don't you understand?
I understand, of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye.
Huddle, your father, and the others. They think what happened at Seidel's wedding was just a little cloudburst. They think that it's over now and everything will be peaceful again. It won't. Terrible things are happening all over the land. Violence. It will reach here. Do you understand?
I suppose I do.
Huddle, wait. Before I go, there's a question I would like to discuss with you.
Yes?
It's a political question.
What is it?
A question on marriage.
And this is a political question?
Well, yes. Like everything else, the relationship between a man and a woman has a socioeconomic base.
And affection?
Yes, that's also necessary. Such relationships can have positive social values.
And affection.
And I personally am in favor of such relationships. Do you understand?
Yes, I think you're asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes.
Oh, I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you agree? And we can consider ourselves engaged even though I'm going away?
Oh, yes.
I'm very happy, Huddle. Very, very happy.
So am I, Perchik.
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have someone that I could die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a life to share such a difficult, wondering kind of life?
I was only out of sight, waiting right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you, and that's home enough for me.
Everything is right at hand,
Simple and clear.
I have someone that I could die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for.
Good evening.
Good evening, Raptevia. I have some sad news. I must leave this place.
I'm sorry to hear that. Perchik will all miss you.
But I also have some good news.
Oh?
We're engaged.
What?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
Oh no, you're not. I know you like him, he likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here. So have a nice trip, Perch. I hope you'll be very happy. And my answer is no.
Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to muzzle inside, so you feel you also have a right. I'm sorry, Perch. I like you. But you're going away, so again, go in good health, and my answer is still no.
Papa, you don't understand.
And you are not listening to me. I said no.
Raptevia, we're not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to get married.
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head. Impossible. At least with Saito and Motel, they asked me, they begged me, but now if I like it or not, you'll marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on, beware, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition, they're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One little time I pulled out the thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led to this? The man tells me he's getting married. Oh, he doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first he abandons you.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
Ah, love. It's the new style. On the other hand, our old ways were once new, weren't they? On the other hand, they decided without parents, without the matchmaker. Did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. And it would seem these two had the same matchmaker. They're going over my head. Unheard of. Absurd. For this, they want to be blessed. Impossible. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him. Tradition! Well, children, I've decided to give you my blessing and my permission.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you.
What could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Papa? Papa? What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Perhaps if you tell her that I'm going to visit my room.
Virgin, please! I can handle my own wife! Golden! 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 Hello, Golden. Hello, Golden. Golden. I went to see Perchik and Huddle, and I've given them my blessing to be married. Now I must go and...
Without even asking me? He's a pauper. He has nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. He's a good man, Gold. He's a little crazy, but he's a good man. I like him. What's more important, Huddle likes him. Huddle loves him. Love. It's a new world, Goldie. Love. Goldie. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well?
With our daughters getting married and there's trouble in this town, you're upset. You're worn out. Go inside. Go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
No, Gold, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love you?
What?
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked your cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golden, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. So now I'm asking Goldie, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love him? For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too.
It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
There is no authority above the will of the people, and we are the people. We are Russia. I stand before you now, not one, but many students, workers, striving for a better life. The time is now. I urge you all to band together with us. Join our movement. In the schools, in the factories, in the armies. The winds of freedom are beginning to blow all over Russia. Wait, no. Stay with me. Come back. We have a right. For Russia!
Fish! Fish! Fresh fish!
Seidel, darling. Guess who I just saw? Your sister Hava with that Vietka. And it's not the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Hava with Vietka.
Would I make it up? Oh, and I happened to be at the post office today. And the postman told me there was a letter for your sister Hava.
Wonderful. I'll go get it.
I got it. It's from her intended, Perchik.
Huddle will be so happy. She's been waiting. But it's open.
So it happened to be open. Rivka, I have such news for you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding when Saito married Mako and Perchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter Hava? Well, I just heard that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev.
No! Marilyn, wait till I tell you! Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding? He danced with Tevye's Huddle. Well, I just heard that Huddle's been arrested in Kiev. No! Terrible! Terrible! Eva! What? Do you remember Perchik, that student from Kiev? Remember how he acted when Saito married Mato? Well, I just heard that Mato's been arrested for dancing at the wedding. No! In Kiev! Yup. Remember Perchik with all his strange ideas? Remember Saito's wedding? Where Tevye danced with Goldie? Well, I just heard that Tevye's been arrested and Goldie's gone to Kiev. No! God forbid! She did it! She did! Listen, everybody! Terrible news! Terrible! Do you remember Perchik? Yes. Who started all the trouble? So? Well, I've been told by someone who should know. What? Golda's been arrested. Model's gone to Kiev. Model studies dancing. Tevye's acting strange. Spritza has some measles. And Bianca has some mumps.
And that's what comes from men and women dancing.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Oh, it's all right. They'll just have to wait a while. Is he in bad trouble, this hero of yours?
Yes.
Arrested? Convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for other people.
Yes, but if he did nothing wrong, he would not be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do? And Moses and Abraham? And they had troubles?
Yes, but, well, why can't you tell me where he is now, this Joseph of yours?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He is at a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asked you to leave your father and mother, join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
No, he did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him with his work.
Oh,
Papa. How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who were close to me, here in the home I love. Who would have thought that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Helpless now I stand with him, watching older dreams grow dead.
oh, what a melancholy choice you see. Wanting home, wanting here, closing her heart to every hope but he, leaving their home she loved. Well, where her heart is settled long ago, she must go, she must go. Who could imagine she'd be wandering so far from their home she loved? Yes, there with her love
I'm home.
and who, my child, will be there to perform a ceremony out in the wilderness?
I promise you, we will be married under a canopy.
Yes, of course. No doubt a rabbi or two are also arrested. I always thought he was a good man, this Moses of yours. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
Papa! God alone knows when we'll see each other again.
Then we will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Even though she only burned his cookies, he is permitted to divorce her.
Just for supper.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rabbi.
Yes, of course. When news of the outside world?
Well, it's just terrible, Rabbi.
Then don't tell me. If I want bad news, I'll read about Noah and the flood. Tell me, surely somewhere there are good things happening. Can't you buy a paper that prints those things?
Well, it's not my fault, Rabbi. I only read it.
Rabbi, did you hear the news?
Or bad news?
No, good news. A new arrival, not good cycles.
A new arrival at Mountain Cycles?
Yes.
Did you hear the news? A new arrival in Mountain Cycles.
New arrival at Mountain Cycles.
Yes.
I must congratulate him. Mazel tov.
Oh, Shangle, where are you running?
To my 1 mile. There's a new arrival there.
A new arrival? Mazel tov!
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov!
Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Mazel tov, cycle.
You got it.
I got it.
It's beautiful.
I know.
Have you tried it yet?
Look,
Oh, it's so big. It's beautiful.
isn't it? And in less than a minute, see how close and even the stitches
It's
are?
beautiful.
From now on, my stitches will be perfect, made by machine. No more handmade clothes. Rabbi, my new sewing machine.
Mazel tov.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There is a blessing for everything. Amen.
And the baby? How's the baby? Why, isn't he asleep?
He's wonderful, Mama. He never cries or anything.
Do you want to invite bad luck? Well, Motto, I never thought you'd amount to anything, but look at you. A baby and a sewing machine. You're a person.
And I'll show you how it works. First, you put the cloth in like this. You know, it's really an amazing thing. And you work it with your foot and your hand.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Fietka.
I came for the shirt.
It's here, and see, my new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Hava, we must tell your family.
I know, and I will.
Let me talk to your father. Let me tell him about us.
No, that would be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No. I'll talk to him, I promise.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
It's awfully cold out, isn't it, sir? Good day, sir. Good day, Hava.
Good day, Fietka.
Hava, what were you and he talking about?
Fietka and I, we've been friends for some time now, and...
Hava, I would be much happier if you'd remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fietka is not a creature, he's a man.
Who says he isn't? It's just that he is a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind. In other words, a bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
The world is changing.
No! No. Some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fietka and I, we want to be married.
What? Are you out of your mind? Don't you know what that means, marrying outside the faith?
But Papa!
No, Hannah! I said no! Never talk about him again. Never see him again. Never mention his name again. Never! Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand.
Oh, you're finally here. Let's go. It's getting late for supper.
I want to see Mottle's machine.
You'll see it another time. And let's go. It's getting late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. Because if I get angry, even flies don't dare.
Oh, I'm very frightened. After we finish supper, I'll faint.
Go there! I am the man in the house. I am the head of the family. And I want to see Mottle's new machine now! Now let's go home. horse mine lean about his leg. If I can walk on 2, how can he can't walk on 3?
Tevka!
What?
It's Hava! She left home this morning with Fiatka. I looked for her everywhere. I even went to the priest and he told me they were married.
Married? Go home, Goldie. We have other children at home. Go home.
But Hava!
Hava is dead to us. We will forget her. Go home. Go home, Little bird, little hobbler, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child with a sweet little bird you can hobble it, hobble it. Little bird, little hobbler, you were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle, kind, and affectionate, for the sweet little bird you were hobbled it, hobbled it, hobbled it.
To you. Papa, at least listen to me. Papa, I beg you to accept us.
Accept them? How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, how can I deny my own daughter? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, my people? If I try and bend that far, I'll break. But on the other hand, no. There is no other hand.
Here they are, Golda. The two boys I told you about.
I don't know, Yenta. My girls are still so young.
So what do they look like, grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged, nothing to worry about later.
Which one for which one?
Oh, well, they're both wonderful boys. Take your pick. Amos, the pale one, is apprenticed to a carpenter.
I'm Amos.
Did I ask you?
Goldie! Is Reptavia home?
Yes, but he's in the house.
Reptavia!
Go home, boys. Tell your parents I'll talk.
Is there some trouble?
What? Reptavia! What is it? Have you seen the constable today? No, why? There are some rumors in town. What rumors?
There was an edict issued in Patraga.
Welcome, Your Honor.
I see you have company.
They are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for their ears also. I came to tell you that you are going to have to leave Anatevka.
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
It's not just you, of course, but all of you. I thought that you might be spared because of your daughter's marriage.
My daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you. You have to leave.
But this corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble. Troublemakers.
Like us.
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all the villages. Zoldalin, Rabalevka. The district must be emptied. I have an order here. It says that you must sell your homes and be out within 3 days.
3 days? Wow, 3 days.
And you who have known us all your life, you'd carry out this order?
It's not me. I don't know why you say that. Why do you say me?
And if we refuse to go,
You'll be forced out.
we will defend ourselves.
Stay in our home. Refuse to leave.
Keep our land!
Fight!
Against our army, I wouldn't advise it.
Well, I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still my home, my land. Get off my land.
Get out.
You have 3 days. Come.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper, and get me out.
We should defend ourselves. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Very well. And that way the whole world will be blind and toothless.
But, Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Would it now be a good time for him to come?
Well, we'll have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
Well, that's true. After all, what have we got here?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
A pan, a broom, a hat.
Somebody should have set a match to this place years ago.
And a tree.
So what's a stove for a house?
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood, a piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much, only Anatevka. Anatevka, Anatevka, underfed, overworked. Anatevka, where lies the sabbath? so sweet. Anatevka, intimate, obstinate, Anatevka, where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. Anatevka, Anatevka, tumble down, work a day, Anatevka, you little village, little town of mine.
Well, it's just a place.
Our forefathers have been forced out of many, many places at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will we live in America?
With Uncle Abram, but he doesn't know it yet.
Children, go pack the rest of the clothes.
Golda. Remember yesterday, I told you I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones. Well, now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. What do we say every year at Passover? Next year in Jerusalem, next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land.
So you know what I'll do there? I'm a matchmaker, no? I'll arrange marriages, yes? So I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So, goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Yenta. Be well and go in peace.
I hope we will meet on happier occasions.
Come, Golden, we have to leave soon.
Leave. Sounds so easy.
It'll be alright. You'll see. Seidel, Moffel, and the baby, they'll come to us. You'll see.
And Huddle and Perchik, when will we ever see them again?
You know what she writes. He sits in prison, she works. Soon he will be set free, and together they will turn the world upside down. And the other children will be with us.
Not all.
All.
Tevia, I am on my way, my old friend.
Oh, and where are you off to?
Chicago, my wife Ruma Sarah, may she rest in peace. Has a brother there.
Very nice.
I hate him. But a relative is a relative.
Go in good peace. I'll miss you. Memories.
Goodbye, my old friend.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Papa! Papa, we came to say goodbye. Papa! Papa, we came to say that we are also leaving this place. We are going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who can do such things to others.
Yes, We wanted you to know this.
Some are driven away by edicts, some by silence. Come, Hava.
Bye, Hava. Fietka.
God be with you.
Gods be with you.
We'll write to you in America.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram.
Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice. Cycle, don't forget the baby.
Goodbye, Papa.
Motto. Work hard. And visit us soon.
I will, Reptavia.
Bye, Muttle.
Goodbye, Mama.
Well, children, let's go.